2, 1. Hello and welcome to Dead Man's Yarn. I'm Sci-Fi. I'm here with my lovely bunch. Introduce yourself, guys, again. Or don't. I'll.
Let's not all go at once.
Well, let's go down the line. Kimmy.
Hi, I'm Kimmy, and I will be playing Cordelia, a water genasi druid.
Paul.
I'm Paul, playing Trill, the half-elf warlock.
Kerry.
Hi, I'm Carrie, and I am playing the owl Aarakocra called Artemia.
And Tiny.
Hello, I am Tiny, and I'm playing Kai, the half-orc barbarian.
So we've got a little recap from last week, which was done in the musings of one of the characters that the guys have already met. It's up on YouTube if anyone wants to go watch it. I'm just going to do it quickly, and then we're going to get cracking on with the story. So, allow me to assume my persona. How tiresome. Our heroes washed up upon the shores of Kirktongue, and after a run with a would-be folktale, the Red Wake, immediately starting causing problems. Little did they know they had been marked by the sea. They are now awakened. After meeting yours truly, they were brought before the local governor, who at best wanted to use them as entertainment. At worst, a distraction from his own ineptitude. The buffoon. Our heroes find themselves imprisoned, but that will not stand. I took it upon myself to free them and send them north to escape via Port Anders, a now deserted town. However, they insist upon helping me with my governor problems, yet they do not know what they'll be getting into. Upon reaching Port Anders, they come across the adventurer Nathaniel Gallaglass, who I'm just dying to meet. I'm sure this headache won't get any worse. Recap over.
Yeah.
The way we left off the last session is the four adventurers met Nathaniel Gallaglass in Port Anders, the abandoned town on the north of the island, and they all boarded the ship to spend the night there. That's where we rejoined them, really. So, without further ado, we are on board the ship, on the deck currently, and Nathaniel Gallaglass is with you. It is night time as well, if you'd forgotten.
So this is before any
Is it
longer.
us just hanging out at nighttime or the next morning? Sorry.
It's the nighttime.
We literally left it off as you boarded the ship.
Oh.
So nothing else has happened.
Oh, okay.
Literally, I think
I think it's like evening or becoming nighttime right now.
Yeah. Peter. Yeah.
it is literally rolling into nighttime right now.
Okay.
So, you mentioned that the Red Wake is just a legend. Does that mean there's different kinds of wake?
Not necessarily, lass. The Red Wake is the Red Wake, although the Red Wake isn't a thing, lass. Forget I said that.
So, how did you become awakened then? Or was there a different wake that got you, or?
No, lass, you're getting things confused. The Red Wake and the Waken aren't the same thing, or... The Red Wake doesn't even exist, so the Waken is something separate, lass.
Well, we became awakened after seeing the Red Wake and washing up on the shore of this island. What
Do you
made
mind telling us?
Um,
Oh, sorry.
Kerry, I think there might be a bit of a delay because you are talking over people currently. and you're taking some time to respond to me when I say something to you.
Okay.
Sorry, Paul, you were saying?
So, we became awakened, or so Albin told us, after seeing the Red Wake and going overboard and waking up here. What made you awaken?
Bit of a personal tale, lad. I lost my ship. But anyway, enough about this. Have you got any questions about the Thousand Island and not just superstition?
We don't know much about. Oh, sorry.
No, you good.
Oh, I was just going to say that we don't know much about the Thousand Islands in general, but do you know much about this island and the governor here?
Only what my friend had told me. That he's not a very particularly nice man. He inherited it because of his connections back home. His family connections.
What about the other islands? What's out there?
Well, where to begin? There's all sorts of adventures to be had in the Thousand Islands. Although the further west you go, the wilder it gets. I could tell you wonderful tales, terrifying tales, like Isle de Morte or Isle de Asina or Isle of Chimes. Each just as bad as the last. But if you want your civilised lands, oh well, Cape Sovereign's the best place to start, despite it being under the control of McTavish.
How far away exactly is Cape Sovereign from here?
About 300 miles, lad.
Oh, that's a really high number.
Is that where we were heading? It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, unfortunately that's where we should be instead of here.
I heard the beep again.
I think it's...
Who's Kerry?
Oh, that's not
On
good.
the chat. I don't think there's anything else we need to ask this fine gentleman.
Well, I can regale you of some fine tales, drama persona, if you will. I could tell you the
Let's have
tale.
it then.
Pardon, wee lass?
Let's hear it then.
Well, I could regale you of tales of Bale the Crimson, the Man of Fire, or his arch nemesis, Scarlet. Oh, there's the Mad Dog, or even Catalina, the Empress of the Iron Fleet. Oh, I could go on for hours, lads and lasses.
Are they pirates?
Oh, the fiercest ones.
They sound exciting, but terrifying at the same time.
They're no bad people if you're on the right side. If you're on the wrong side, though, obviously that's where the problems start. Except for Mad Dog. Mad Dog. I don't think he's got a good side, that one.
Oh.
Do you think any of these people could cause an entire town to vanish?
Not really their MO, lad, but... Well, in the case of Bale, there'll be a lot more things on fire.
Do you know if there's been any other towns that have disappeared like this?
Like this lass. He stops and ponders for a little bit. You know, now that you mention it, I think I have heard of one other town like this, but that was a fair while ago now.
Where was that?
on one of the northern islands past Cape Sovereign. But that was, would have been about the time I first arrived in the Thousand Islands, about 5 years ago.
5 years ago. Did they ever find out what happened to them?
Nay, lass, there's more than enough things to keep you busy in the Thousand Islands.
So when we were walking through the town to get here, we saw like there was no disturbance. It was just like a ghost town. There was no damage or anything.
Aye, I came to the same conclusion, lad. No signs of a struggle. Quickly out of character. Is Kerry there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you guys hear me?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, that's much better.
It's just I've been waiting for the Wi-Fi to stabilize. Sorry. You could just imagine me like pecking on the floor for like seed or something.
The captain is
something
now
bird.
yeah. Nathaniel is
Hey,
now
when I'm
staring
hunched
at you.
over, I'm only 5'8".
Nathaniel is now staring at you, pecking at his deck, going, "Aye, I haven't missed your kind at all, lass."
And I quickly stand up and I just like kind of like hobble over like, what do you mean?
Fought a war against your kind, lassie, and let's just say it wasn't the proudest moment of my life.
You fought in a war against our people?
One of them, aye.
One of them. My people are not too fond of outsiders, so I'm not too surprised.
Aye, you got some strange customs and habits about you. And he stares back at the bit of the deck that you were pecking at.
I'll try to contain myself from now.
Hey, didn't worry, lass. I think that board needed replacing anyway. Now, I can regale you with some more tales, lads and lasses, but how about we retire for the night? I'm sure we'll have plenty of time to talk in the morning.
That sounds
Speaking
good.
of the morning, there would be a captain of the guard coming from the other port to meet us, just so you weren't surprised in the morning.
I remember you saying I'll post one of my lads up to keep a watch out.
Thank you.
So he shows you below bed, and there's some hammocks in like one of the rooms off the main hold. As you go downstairs, there is the 7 automatons, but there's an 8th one in the corner, broken down.
Oh,
What happened to him?
what happened to that dude?
Ah, he never worked right, that one. Couldn't follow orders very well. I told him to duck and he didn't, so Cannonball took his top half off.
Oh,
I'm trying to fix him, but I'm not that way inclined, if you know what I mean.
I see.
Or didn't you have someone make these for you?
Aye. I haven't been able to track them down since, unfortunately. Guess we're paths never crossed.
Well, what's their name? Maybe one day we'll find them.
Ah, you put an old man on the spot now, lass. I cannot remember. I think it began with a B. Beline? Bellini, that's it. That's the lad.
Bellini.
And I haven't just named that after what's on my computer screen.
I thought of the cocktail.
So
And the other two are Mimosa and
Tortellini. So he shows you in and he offers you a little bit of a bow and leaves you to get a night's sleep. So you're all kind of having a long rest. So literally you can reset your spell slots and any health that you've lost.
yay.
You awake in the morning to the sound of the gulls overhead. Are you just heading up onto deck to see what's what?
Mm-hmm. Well,
Yeah, I think so.
So you come up onto the deck. It's a lovely day. It's still early morning and everything, but the sun's high and the waves are lapping against the shore. If it wasn't for the fact that there was this abandoned town right next to you, it would be paradise. Well, I suppose there's no people. I guess that is sort of my paradise.
Yeah.
We were like, yeah, this could be a good living.
Who wants to inherit a town? Could you all roll me a? Oh well, actually, I'll quickly say there is one of the automatons on the deck keeping an eye out, and the captain sort of like slumped. Well, Nathaniel Gallagher is slumped on the stairs, sort of half asleep. He hasn't quite woken up just yet.
I said I was weird, but why is he sleeping on the stairs?
I'm sure there's reasons. Maybe it's good for his back. Could you all roll me a perception check, please?
Perception.
Atomy is in the lead. Tiny's coming up the rear. Okay.
Nope.
Cordelia and Trill, you are actually quite confused as to why he's sleeping on the stairs. Tyne, in the distance through the town, you can see a group of people approaching. Artemia, you can see that too, but with your wonderful neck abilities, you spin round and you can see something else along the shoreline about 500 metres away or so.
Oh.
There is a canine-like creature pulling itself from the sea with something in its mouth.
Oh,
Right.
okay. I tell this one like, okay, I can see that our wanted group is arriving maybe, but there seems to be something horrible happening at the shore.
Horrible.
Something canine with something in its mouth. You know, it's like even if it's a cat, you know, it's not gonna be good.
So the captain sort of stirs up from his slumber, like, yeah, what's you yabbering about, lass?
Captain Gallagher, do you have a spyglass?
Aye, I do. He stands up and goes to the prow of his ship, which is the direction that this creature is, and he pulls out his scope and looks at it, and he goes, didn't worry, lass. They'll leave us alone. And he hands you the spyglass.
What do I see?
You see a very, very large wolf, which has a sort of like a crystalline structure around its neck, and in its mouth that it's now got onto the top of these rocks that it's perched on is a shark, which it's now proceeding to eat.
Oh my god! A
That's a
shark!
very large wolf.
What kind of shark? Like a big shark, or like kind of like a smaller like hammerhead one?
Hammerheads aren't that small, but yeah, I would say about. It's not like a great white shark size sort of thing, but it's about a 4 foot shark, 4 or 5 foot shark.
It's a big fish and a big wolf.
Can I ask, is it normal for wolves around here to have jewelry?
Those wolves, aye, that's a saber wolf, lass, and if you ever see one, I'd recommend you give it a wide berth.
So did somebody put that crystal around its neck, or is it just born that way?
Born, nay lad, but it happens over time. Their fur starts to crystallise. Might be all the salt water they get in their system.
Hmm. Can I turn around with the spyglass and look at the group of people that are approaching?
You can. As you do, the captain carries on with his tale about the saber wolf. If you see one, it normally means there's more about. So, just they ain't daft. They'll stay away from you if you stay away from them. If you know what I mean.
Very well.
As you as Artemia looks, there is Captain Olburn approaching into the town, so essentially where you originally entered here. And he's got six guards with him, all with rifles.
Oh. I would normally ask, does he look angry? But, you know, I think that's just perpetual angriness face.
Yeah, I think it's just
So,
I think it's more I'm tired of your shit. Oh no, I swore, damn it.
Oh.
Hey,
Hey, the counter's going up.
that's good for us.
Oh yeah,
okay,
I forgot to tell you that I have added a new stipulation, and I feel as we go on I'm going to add more stipulations. There is now possible messiahs slain counter. Yeah, because you killed Wasp Jesus last time.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus.
what?
You killed the wasp, and then you pointed out that Paul wasn't attacking that wasp; it was another one. So that wasp regained life. He walked amongst the living once more, and then died again.
Oh my god.
So yeah.
And in the short lifespan, it felt like he was alive for 2 or 3 days.
Well, he came back and went, "I am your Messiah, bow before me," and then you killed him. Anyway, so Alburn is entering into the town square as you speak now with these 6 guards.
I tell the group, I tell them, I see Allburn, but he seems to be with a group of, I guess armed guards. They don't really seem like they're here to talk.
Well, he
Well,
did
you
tell
did
us
say-
that he was.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you
He did say he was coming with some local leaders. I think he said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just suggest we talk to him from this higher perch of the ship. Yes, I will try and throw in a bird puns anytime I can.
I'm sorry, I just got Star Wars there. Sorry.
We have the high ground.
You underestimate our muskets.
Yeah. So I suggest we just kind of watch them from here. They'll see us, I think.
Ugly dog. I'm just going to quickly say, did anybody share out that we've gone live to their friends and that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nobody wants to watch
They don't
couple of
care
votes,
about
I-
us.
A couple of ones said they'd have to catch it in an hour or so. Picking up their family and stuff. Might be a bit later than the last time.
Sent it to our American or even like in another D&D group, and they might be busy still because in America it's like afternoonish. I
Depends
guess.
on where.
I was going to say,
it's like
Kimmy, you feel this
11:30
one.
for me. It's 11:30 for me, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Chris, I know you're there, but we had 7 people watching last week. They've only got 3.
Yeah.
because we're really bad at playing.
No, you are brilliant at playing, and I love you all. But anyway,
Oh, you're so kind.
it's all a lie, really.
He's
not-
giving
it's
us
not
false
all.
hope just to kill us off later.
To break a little bit of character, I had a D&D group, and they said all the monsters were too tough, and I'm sat there going, "You're all alive still. They can't be that tough." Anyway, so Allburn's currently he's pretty much reached the well now when he's got his 6 guards behind him who've sort of like got into like a uniform line. They don't have their guns drawn and they're like hung over their shoulders. They're not looking aggressive or anything, but they're not who he said he was going to bring.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said it was going to be leaders he's bringing. These don't look very leadery to me.
They look very shooty to me.
Does it look like he's making his way towards the port, or is he just hanging around the area?
From what you can see, he's just sort of stood there. He's taking stock of the area. He's like he's looking around, but he's not moving from his spot. He's like one hand on his hip and the other hand on like the sword handle.
Should we try waving him over?
You can try.
Okay. I'll be like, yoo-hoo! Captain Auburn over here!
Roll me a performance, please.
Oh my god, performance. Oh, damn!
Oh,
My
Um,
songbird is coming out.
so I was going to be really mean and say he would never hear you, but yeah, I've got no chance of stopping that. So yeah, he hears you and he sort of like looks over, and even from this distance, you just see him raise an eyebrow, like.
His eyebrow is practically off of his face right now. Hey, but like I'm a bird. Like I'll be like, if I could do like soupy soups in the in the air,
Swoopy
like
swoops.
how could they not see it?
Technical term. Swoopy swoops.
That's how they call it in my place.
Let me play you the song of my people. So he sort of like gestures towards his guards, who then proceed to not scatter about maliciously, but they start like walking towards buildings to like search them, and he starts to walk towards the pier by himself. He gets like the end of the pier and stops, and then you see him tapping his foot on the pier.
I think he wants us to meet him halfway.
Yeah. Alright. I jump off the ship onto the pier.
Are the rest of you following, or?
I climb down carefully.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember, guys, I've got wings, you don't.
Yeah.
Oh,
I take my time.
I'm so tempted to make you roll an acrobatics now to see if you fall on your face.
I'll do it anyway, because I'll
Yeah.
try to do a soupy swoop as I do it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you got +7 to acrobatics. You got no chance, have you?
Good God.
So you glide down off the ship onto the pier, with no issue.
I'm quite well enough to do a soupy swoop as I do it.
I'm sorry. One moment.
Caught him off guard.
No, that's not it. I'm just watching our viewer count drop down to 2 now.
Oh no. I've got 4 viewers.
Really? Oh, it says 2 for me. Let's refresh chat, see what it says. Oh, why am I? I'm not fussed about that. Wait. There is a bit of an echo I've just heard.
No, hello.
Kerry?
Is it mine?
I think it might be yours.
I swear, sometimes these headphones don't they don't act up at all, and then when they shouldn't be acting up, they act up.
This is where blaming it on you. It's actually Paul, and he's just sat there going, hee 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 hee.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh no, still an echo.
Then it ate me, what can I tell you?
Oh, and I'll do my headphones as well.
Any better?
Can't hear it just yet.
Or maybe it was me.
It was all along.
Let's see. I can't. Yeah, no, I think that's fine.
Cool.
Well, if I mute myself, is there still an echo? Oh.
There's extreme static. There's that. Now I know why we have 2 viewers. Chris, are you still there in chat, or have you taken issue with me saying there's nobody watching us? No, thank you, Chris.
Aw, thank you, Chris.
Yes, Chris is going to live vicariously through you 4. So yeah, you jump down onto the pier, and you've. I'm guessing you're approaching Alburn.
Yeah, I just woke up.
Captain, have you come for your hug?
He's both his hands are firmly placed on his hips, and he's sort of like just sort of looking at you with deadpan eyes. What did I tell you about loose lips?
Um, they sink ships?
In a manner of speaking, yes. Did you meet some traders by any chance?
We did, yeah.
Yeah.
Who proceeded to head straight to Kirktongue and speak tales of the four that they'd met in the jungle?
Ooh.
Maybe.
Don't think we said anything untoward.
No, you didn't. But as soon as the mention of you four passed their lips, I was dispatched to capture you all again.
Oh.
You are all
Well,
just
we can
lucky.
sail away right now, and we'll be out of here.
That is what I. That is what I wanted from you from the start, was it not? But you're lucky that I was able to gather up 6 men I can trust.
I look past him to see if any of these trusted men are taking position on us.
No, they're not. Sorry, out of character again. The bleeping is still there. Has anybody got Discord open or anything like that?
No.
No.
I swear.
None of them are currently.
Okay.
They are literally in the houses or around about the houses, looking, just like inspecting them.
Traders and snitches.
Did we say anything to them? We didn't, did we?
You mentioned you'd come from Kirktongue.
Yeah. And we're kind of like an obvious bunch, aren't we?
They do sort of stand out, yeah.
Yeah, just a bit.
So are you going to take us in then, or what's going to happen next?
I'm not going to capture the people that I just released, no.
Very kind of you.
It would cause more headaches for me.
Will we wanted dead or alive?
Oh, the governor still very much wants you alive for his little ceremony.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. What would happen if we solved the mystery of this pot? Would he be less inclined to put us in the midnight walk?
The Olburn sort of like raises his hands up to his head and presses his temples and like, you are failing to see the problem here. This town is an issue, of course, but one that I can't afford to deal with right now. We were days away from getting rid of the governor, and that is my highest priority right now.
Ooh, how are you going to get rid of the governor?
Well, we have 2 ways, I suppose. We can either take it by force and force him to resign, or we prove that he's responsible for the disappearances back in Kirktongue.
So say we forget about this abandoned town for now, and we help you with the governor instead. That'll solve both our problems, wouldn't it?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
Well, as interesting as this place is, and how I'd like to figure that out. I'd rather not have someone on our tail for
If
the rest
you,
of the
out of
season.
character, if you guys remember,
Mm-hmm.
Tiny overheard that the governor's guest might have had something to do with the town.
Damien.
Damien.
Sunlightless friend keeps to himself.
And just to
Doesn't
clarify as well,
hide.
the disappearances of Port Anders and the disappearances from Kirktongue, as far as you're aware, are not related.
Not related.
Right.
You haven't found anything to suggest that they are related.
Yeah, the disappearances from Port Anders feels like a natural event, like a magical event, and the one in the governor sounds like foul play.
Yes. Yeah, I couldn't put it better
Yeah.
Is that
myself.
what you say, foul play? Yep.
Pretty much it. Then,
Hmm.
unfortunately, I was going to bring the local leaders who I have been in contact with to meet you, but my hand was forced to bring guards instead.
So we saw a dire wolf down by the beach. Maybe you could just go back and say we got mauled by some.
An interesting proposition. Although, it's also a bit worrying that there are direwolves on the island at this time of year.
Well,
Is that not normal?
They may have followed one of the migratory packs, or the herds of animals that come to this island. So I wouldn't give it too much thought, but they don't tend to bother human settlements. It's only if you're beyond the walls that they start to get a bit of an issue.
Hmm.
Silence. Sorry.
We so say we give you something to show that maybe we perished in the forest around here. You take it back, prove that we're dead. We stay hidden, meet with your leaders on the sly.
That won't be necessary, and I believe that's the time has passed, and we must put actions into motion now rather than wait on it. After releasing you, I believe the governor and his little lackey has become suspicious of me. Something that I could have played down in the long run if you had just left the island.
If we left the island, would they come after us or would they just leave well enough alone?
How would they know where you've gone? Do you really
I
think the
don't
governor would expend that much effort?
Don't by looking at him, he doesn't know what effort means.
Indeed. But if you're going to stay and help, as I said, there are the two options. Either take it by force, or gather information so we may force him to resign.
Oh.
I mean, our faces are known to him, so I do think it'd be quite hard for us to try and sneak in and pretend to be, like servants or anything. Hmm.
And again, is the gods you brought with you, is this the extent of those loyal to you? Or is there
No,
more?
I could sway a good number of them knowing that it is me that signs their pay.
So
I mean,
would
you're
it not
right,
be
we're well.
easy to have them all? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Would it not be easy to kind of get them on your side and take the place by force?
Then I guess I won't have any need for you. I suppose you should just leave the island then.
Hmm. What to do?
You helped
I
us.
would like to kick his
Feel
butt.
like we should help.
I'm
We
sorry.
take us by force, but
I'm sorry, guys. I'm struggling to hear you because you are talking over each other.
Yeah, we don't mean to.
I know, but when you stop and start, do you know what I mean? Though.
yeah.
So please, one at a time, please, guys. And then you all go silent. Guys, please, something.
I like force. I think we should take it by force.
I agree. I think it'll be a lot easier considering we're already well known. We can't hide. We may as well strike while we can.
Yeah. We're a powerful bunch, aren't we?
More than capable.
She likes to start fires.
That's an option. We start a fire somewhere.
But are there a lot of innocent people who might get hurt if we take it by force?
No. That is a sound reasoning, yes. Mm. And what if it's Damien? What if he turns out to be some all-powerful shooty person? Yeah,
I think
you go ahead, Paul. You go ahead.
I think the captain mentioned last time that he doesn't come outside very often. He's kind of hidden away inside a lot.
True.
Are there any back ways into the mansion that we could use to try and sneak in so that maybe it can be like an targeted thing rather than just killing or hurting everybody? I can't hear Simon.
Mm.
I'm here.
I can't hear him either.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I was just thinking. A back way in, and you were asking if there was some about casualties, potential casualties.
Yeah.
Yeah, like are there a lot of innocent people who would get hurt if we tried to take it by force? And is there a way in that would avoid that?
If you remember, you actually snuck out of the mansion via a passageway. So literally, you could get back in that way and avoid the entirety of the town. The mansion itself is not actually attached to the town.
Okay. How would, if we were able to take out the governor or take down the governor, how would whatever that replaces him or whoever replaces him be viewed? Like if you were in charge, Captain Auburn, would the people view you as a villain or would they be thankful? Like what kind of repercussions would there be? Because if we just leave after this,
I can't exactly see the future, but I'm pretty sure anything's better than what we have. And I'm not exactly going to step up to the position of governor. I'm sure the Empire would just send another one.
I do think that if he's quite tyrannical, probably not only to people in his court, but also the citizens, they would probably be quite happy to see him go.
All right. Well, does this mean that we've decided to try and take him down?
I think it's the best thing we can do.
I yeah.
He knows our faces, and if the traders have already spread a word of us through town, then we can't gather information by talking to people or anything like that. We're best sneaking in the back way while Alban takes fight to the gods that are still loyal to him, and we try and take the governor down and force him to resign.
Yes.
All right.
Um, we're just going to take a quick break.
Okay.
Sorry about that, guys. Just had a little pep talk. So the party has decided that they're going to go help Olburn, although he doesn't seem too impressed by it, and go try and overthrow the governor.
Accept our help.
Accept it. Although
Don't resist.
they have actually formulated a plan as well. Do you guys want to talk? Well, would you like to talk through the plan that you've devised? You've had like a little huddle meeting, and Olburn sort of stood there going.
So we have decided to set everything on fire.
Right, I'll just check. I will change that counter already, shall I?
Oh no, not everything, just that.
There should be an intentional fire and an unintentional fire counter.
They're all unintentional fires.
I feel like one will ensue from the other anyway.
So you any further
So yeah,
elaboration?
a fire to distract. Sorry.
Yeah, no, sorry. I was
Fire to distract, and then
Infiltrate and confront the governor.
infiltrate.
yes, but I think you've sort of done it out of step because you're going to infiltrate, send Olburn back with his guards to distract, start the fire, distract even further, and then rush the governor.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the plan.
These guys came up with that plan all by themselves, people.
Promise.
We smart.
So Olburn sort of like he listens to
If all
you.
else fails, I can swoop.
Olburn listens to your plan, and he sort of he goes through a spectrum of emotions, and he's sort of like, I suppose that could work. However, as I said, we'll have to move quickly.
Shall we get going then?
Yeah.
Alright, so how did you get here? By boat?
I came along the beach. I recommend that you
That is the
return.
fastest way, right?
Yes, I will return to the mansion, to the governor's mansion, with my guards and say that you escaped the island. The four of you return and set fire to that hut as you intended. I will understand that is the signal. At that point, I will dispatch a number of guards to investigate. I will stay close to the governor. When you arrive, we will confront him together, and we will remove him from the island, or from his seat of power on the island.
Alrighty.
That sounds good.
Unfortunately, I will not have enough time to relay this information to the local leaders, so I will be doing this on my own behest, and I will take responsibility for it.
The responsibility will lie with us as well.
I'm sure they'll be able to help with the repercussions afterwards.
Well, hopefully there won't be that many. Once we have him deposed, I can start investigating his actions further.
Captain Gallowglass,
All else fails, you can always just blame it on us if it doesn't work. Say you were trying to help.
that too.
Aye, lass.
Would you be interested in joining us on getting rid of a corrupt low leader?
Are you asking me if I'm on board with you kicking him out of his fancy shindigs?
Yeah.
Will there be rum?
Probably. We took some alcohol from the day.
Use.
Aye, lass. I think I could stretch my legs. Lads, look after the boat. And you just see that one automaton on the deck sort of like do a really weird salute to him. So he jumps off the boat onto the deck, onto the pier, and you saw hear a loud crick, and he's like, "Oh, you're back." So you've gained a new party member for now.
Yay!
Do-do-do-do.
Oh no, we can't do that. We'll get sued.
All right.
Though I must tell you, Captain Gallaglass, maybe if you didn't sleep on the stairs, your back wouldn't be in such a bad way.
I'll keep that in mind, you feathery thing.
Why were you sleeping on the stairs?
I can't sleep in a bed anymore, lass. I have to be on a deck all times. Anyway, shouldn't we get Gannon?
Let's
Yeah.
go. I'm pumped up. Let's go.
So Allburn gathers up his men. One of them comes over after coming out of the marshal's office, this thing here, and hands him a piece of paper. And you saw it over here. The guards say to him, like, "I think they missed it on the original search, sir." And the captain, Allburn, looks over it a little bit and goes, interesting.
Will that be any of help to oust the governor, or is that something else?
Well, look for yourself." He hands you the piece of paper to you, Paul. Trill.
Oh, I give it a little read.
It is a log. It's a page of a log. It's from the town's marshal, and it literally states that a ship has pulled off the coast of the port, but it isn't displaying any flags or any colours, and it's not actually made any attempt to come up ashore or contact the town. He's never seen the ship before, and there's nothing else after that.
Oh.
Mystery ship.
Is it normal? Is it abnormal not to fly any kind of flag?
It is very abnormal. Every ship should display their colours and a mark of their intentions.
Is there a
Okay.
date on the note?
Sorry, what was that, Kimmy?
Is there a date on the note?
It's dated 3 days ago, so essentially when the
Okay.
town disappeared.
Suspicious. We'll have to
Something
hold
to hold on
that.
to.
Yeah.
So were you saying something else there, Kerry, or...?
Just the same.
Okay.
All right.
I'm guessing you're passing the piece of paper around everybody so they can have a look at it, Paul.
Yeah, as soon as I finish, I'll hand it off.
Okay.
Anything you want to add, Tiny?
I can't read. This is a nice bit of paper.
Do I eat
I
it?
take it back and I read it out loud to her so she knows what's happening.
Thank you, Trill.
My pleasure.
So Allburn heads off with his 6 guards. He doesn't actually take the piece of paper back off you. You get the feeling that he's actually not that bothered about this town.
Yeah, thought that might be the case.
Yeah.
I guess he's just accepted it's happened, maybe. But he heads off back down the beach with his 6 guards.
Right.
So you have the option of either following him along the beach or heading back through the jungle.
Well, he wanted us to stay out of sight when we came here, so I think... Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Jungle
We
route
know the
again?
path through the jungle.
Yeah.
Oh, we do. Yeah, good point.
Now we know the path, it might be quicker to get there, and it'll take us straight back to the hut where we came from. And that's where our mission lies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Oakley, so you're heading that way?
Yes.
As I said, Captain... I keep calling him Captain. He's never actually introduced himself like that. Nathaniel Gallaglass is following you. Which is going to completely screw up combat encounters if you have any. Can somebody roll me a Kerry, can you roll me a d8, please?
Excuse me, a D100.
D8.
Can she hear us?
Oh, D8. Sorry, I heard a D, and then I didn't hear the rest.
Okay. And then can you roll me a d20, please?
Cut out again. What D?
20, please.
20.
Thank you.
6 and 7.
Okay. So you start heading back through
really weird to have right next to each other. Sorry.
Start heading through the jungle again, and you're essentially following the same path. As you get to pretty much where you fought the wasps, you notice a little bit off the path there's a ruined obelisk, and it's fallen over, but it seems to have been carved some time ago.
The same place as where the wasps were last time, and we didn't notice it.
Near enough. It's a little bit further away from the path than the wasps were. Literally, you can see it through the trees.
Well, that's not too far in. Should we go take a look? Just a quick one?
Oh no, this damn flavor text.
The curiosity is piqued. Shall we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go look.
Sure.
We carefully walk up there.
Give me a second, because
Ooh,
Actually-
does he have one?
you know what, this will actually be quite funny. No, the average level is not 4. Yeah, I'm going to do this just because it's going to confuse you with regards to the saber wolves. Right, so.
Oh god, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Turn order.
Yeah. Could you all roll me initiative, please, and we'll see if it populates on there. Could you place all your characters near that gigantic skeleton again?
Okay.
All right, calm down, Cordelia.
Oh, jeez.
Nice.
First good roll, though.
Oh wow,
It's
you're
too
all
much.
going for hoe.
Did mine work?
It hasn't
Oh,
appeared.
wait, there it goes. Never mind, it's a 1. No, no, it's fine. It's a 7. It just looks like a 1.
I'm trying to find something that
Well,
that'll do. I said that'll do.
oh boy.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Over now. So you approach the obelisk. It's not that interesting. It's like the elements have worn it down. It's covered in vines and everything. There's nothing too interesting about it. But then you start hearing a rustling in the bushes, and you all prepare yourselves. And I have just realised that I have to put Captain.
I was going to say, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'll have him wander on from the side, but I need to put. So through the hedges, a large feline appears.
Oh, a feline.
Yeah, it looks like a lizard hydra thing. It's not though. He is now called Nate. Right, so I'm going to try and roll on the screen. So the Saber Cat initiative is. It was almost a 20. 10, and the wonderful captain.
Super cat.
13 plus Oh. Okay, Captain. So, I'm going to ask you guys to do some quick math at home.
Okay.
So, he rolled a 13 on his initiative.
Uh-huh.
And can you see what his initiative is now?
17?
17.
Wow.
Oh, wait, I've got that
Plus
wrong.
5?
It is +5, but +5 is not... It's 18, isn't it?
Yeah.
I still managed to think it's a +5 though.
Oh, gosh.
No
Why
quick
am I
math for me.
first?
Let's
I don't
just
think I want to
make
waste
sure
spells on this guy.
make sure you always keep Nate on the good side.
Yeah, so... Cordelia, it is your turn. You've seen this thing. It's looking a bit angry and starved, but it is a big kitty with saber fangs, but not to be confused with saber wolves.
I didn't actually pack Speak with Animals today because I thought we were going to possibly get into big fights. Otherwise, I would try and talk with it. I'm going to... I think I might hold my attack. I don't want to waste spells on this guy just yet. So I will...
No, only +5 Cherry Blossom. He's +5 initiative.
I guess I'll just move, like...
I think I'm reading his stat thing wrong.
I'll
Oh,
just move down here. And I will hold my attack until he's right up in me.
oh my. Okay. And I've just realised I still haven't put a counter down for Nate. Let's try and find a decent one for Nate. Oh, actually, one moment.
I want to save my spells for when we're fighting potentially... Sounds like a vampire or something.
Have you not got any cantrips that can do damage?
Well, the only damage cantrip I have is Produce Flame, which might set the entire
Okay.
forest on fire.
Do it! The
Just be sure to hit it.
Yeah, the people at home want carnage.
Come on, Gimme, you're the only one that can give it to them.
So the captain's sort of like, he's sort of confused by what you're all looking at, and he turns around to see the captain like, "Hey, that a big kitty?" Because this is the first time I've actually used this character, let's have a quick look what you can do. Bonus actions.
What's his icon? Oh, that is definitely not who I was thinking of.
It's just what I've thrown on. It's not what I. You have to understand that there is not a token ideally for the captain. This token is a placeholder.
He looks similar.
He needs a hat.
Oh, yeah.
He needs to...
Uh,
It's got the right hair for a captain, I guess.
just for that, lassie, you're not getting me a bardic inspiration. Kai, you can have some bardic inspiration.
He's a bard.
He's a bard, but okay. As a bonus action creature. So, Tyne, you get an extra d6. You can add it to ability checks, attack rolls, or saving throws. But after you use it, it disappears off.
Right, so ability.
He's then going to pull a pistol from out underneath his long coat and shoot the kitty. And before anybody asks, yes, he is proficient with firearms. So he rolled a 10. That's a 20.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
And he does 1d10 plus 5. Oh, yeah, does he have disadvantage? Where's that snap to? Oh, he has disadvantage, so I have to roll again. Oh, damn it, Captain!
What do you roll?
Can you not see that
He's
dice?
like still groaning from his back pain.
I can't see the die, no.
He just rolled a nat 1.
Oh gosh.
Plus 10 won't help you there.
1 moment. Fumble table. I have a special fumble table, people, and that's 88, is it? 80. Okay, 80. He's suddenly realised that he's extremely scared of cats.
Oh no.
He is frightened for 1 turn, so he's frightened until his next turn. He's literally just sort of stood there shaking currently. Artemia, it's your go now.
So on the map, I can't actually see where the cat is. Could you like,
He's like
is he?
right.
Oh, oh, oh
Yeah.
God! He's like the same color as the foliage.
That's what makes them such amazing hunters.
Let's see here.
It's a good 60 foot away.
Okay. Are these just bushes here? Can I fire through these?
So that's vines. These things here are bushes, but yeah, it's not providing it any cover currently, unless because it's not in them.
Okay, I'm gonna fire from here
Yep.
because I'm badass like that. Yahoo!
Nice.
Yeah, that's it.
And then we're gonna do wolf fighting. 12.
Yep. It lets out a little.
Take that, you weird-looking cat.
What have we? It's a bit judgy, that isn't it? So 12 points of damage. Okay.
I have a cat and she's prettier than you.
It lets out a little bit of a wail in pain, but it's still standing. Anything else, Artemia?
That's me, yeah.
Kai, your go.
I can't get to that, can I?
You're actually stood in between squares currently, so.
Yeah, that's a bit weird. Let's pop myself there.
She's that kind of gal. She's not in one place or the other. She's in between.
Get to there. I'll throw a javelin at it.
Yep.
See if this works. Look for that, does it work? 12. I won't.
Do you want me to tell you before you say anything else?
Does it?
It
Does
hits.
the body-
It hits.
Oh, yes, fair enough. Okay. Hits. Is it this one? Nope. How do I make it?
Nah.
If you click on
Oh no, that's
Yeah,
to
sorry.
6 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's currently got an arrow and a javelin in it, and it is even less impressed. I'll just have. It is your go, Trill. If you're
Mwah.
If we shoot a few more times, it'll be a porcupine.
with giant teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll move over to here. Oops.
So Bardic Inspiration, just so you know, you choose whether you make your roll, then you choose whether or not to use your Bardic Inspiration dice. I am not meant to tell you if it's a success before you roll, but
Yeah.
you hit anyway, so it's fine.
I'm gonna throw an Eldritch Blast at him.
Do you mind just popping up the Eldritch Blast wording? I just want to know if it
Yeah.
sets things on fire.
It's the
how-
force damage, isn't it?
It
It
might
is
be.
force damage.
Ah, right,
How
fine.
do I? Now there, I think it's like this.
There we go.
There
Thank
you
you.
go.
Beam of crackling energy streaks the creature makes me whisper. Damn it! I wanted a fire to start. Anyway, carry on.
I'm not the
Might
fire.
happen yet if you come after me.
12.
Yeah, that hits.
Let's take 5 points of damage.
Oh no. So you hit it, you sort of like knock its face a little bit, and it sort of like hisses and looks back at you.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's its go now.
Yep.
Yep.
Ooh.
I was like, oh no.
Don't look straight at me.
Unfortunately, he can reach you as well. So he's going to run straight at you to here. And he's going to...
weird long neck.
It's going to attack you... Well, actually, let's just see what are the funky eyes. Oh, it's actually not too complicated. So it's going to bite you with its weird funky teeth on its long neck.
Leia, get ready. I might need help.
Oh! Please tell me you can see that.
Be what?
Is it a 20 because of the reaction? I can't see it, but I feel like it is.
But everybody at home can see it. How are you guys doing? That was the first critical of the night on a
no.
player.
No. I
Um,
can't see it.
Eyes.
So
I'm single digits health here.
5 plus. It has done 9 damage to you.
I have 9.
He's down.
Go.
I am
Help.
unconscious.
Oh no.
That's because you said it had a weird neck.
That was me.
It's coming for it now. Turns and looks at you now, and it just goes, "You're next." Cordelia, it's your go
This
again.
is one of those times where I have
My
to
turn.
do a weird war cry.
Sorry, Trill,
Where
is
are
that
my
you
owl
down?
Noises?
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
Boop. There you go. Have
I'm
a nice little
unconscious.
symbol.
Oh dear.
Let's zoom in a little bit for the action.
All right. So, let me just take a quick peek here.
If you're just joining us, we've got a captain who is
Dark.
several levels higher than everybody else, but can't do anything.
Was that who was saying start a fire or don't start a fire? Somebody was saying
I
one
think
of those two.
That was me.
As an unconscious man, please don't start the fire.
We didn't start
God.
the fire. It's been burning since the world's been turning.
Okay. All right. I
Do
know
it.
what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
Do it.
I'm
Do
gonna
it.
start by throwing a healing word at Trill
Okay.
because that's a bonus action. So cast. You get 7 healing back.
Oh, that's quite a bit.
And then because that was my bonus action, I'm then going to toss a should I do it? Should I try and set it on fire?
When I come
Be
to
true
edit,
to you.
yeah, do your own truth. When it comes to editing to this, every now and again, there's just going to be a picture of Palpatine coming on screen and go, "Do it."
Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna try and set just the cat
Call
on
it ugly
fire.
before we set it on fire.
Yeah, you know what? It is ugly. I'm gonna try and set it on fire. So here goes my spell attack.
Produce flame.
11. Does that hit?
It does not.
Oh no.
Oh, sorry.
And the whole forest goes up in flames.
Well, they wanted a distraction.
What is the wording on control? Produce flame again. Sorry.
Hang on. I'll play it.
Thank you. A flickering flame appears in your hand. The flame sheds a bright light in a radius.
Although, I did reread the wording of one of my other cantrips, and it does say that I can instantly snuff out small campfires, which I did not realize before. So
So you throw the flame, but it sort of sputters and fizzles out before it even reaches the cat, so it doesn't do anything.
okay.
Just because of the wording of the spell.
All right. Well, that's me done. And Trill, you have 7 HP now.
Thank you very much.
Nate is going to activate, and he's going to get over his fear of cats and slowly like eke around. He's still a bit hesitant of it, and he goes, "Oh yeah, wait, kitty, I've had enough of you." He's going to pull another pistol out from underneath his coat, and he's going. You know, actually, it's going to be. He's going to do something funny. Actually, he's going to have his gun ready, but he's going to then use vicious mockery and goes, "You call yourself a cat? I've seen better cats for garters."
Love it.
So it takes. Go on, roll. Oh, is it? Oh, that's why you guys can't see it. It's set to GM. All right. So it takes 3 points of psychic damage,
Okay.
and it's got disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Yay.
Sweet.
I think anyway. The spell's damage increases by 1d4 when you reach level. Oh, damn it! He's only level 4 in Bard. That's why. That's
Is
me.
that another swear?
What? Damn it! No.
We're just gonna
okay.
ignore that and go to Artemia. I'm
I'm
gonna
not
move
sure what
up
counts as a
right
swear.
behind.
Damn it! Doesn't count as a swear. Where were you brought up? Catholic Church?
What? So right before I'm like, "Hey, ugly cat." That's my war cry.
That's a hit. It is confused.
It is confused.
It's sort of
The eternal struggle between bird and cat.
Victory shall be mine. So it's sort of looking at you at a weird, as you make the weird noise, sort of like its weird ears are sort of twitching, and then you pretty much sort of like shoot one of its ears off.
Oh yeah.
It's still standing. Anything else out of Mia?
You done?
Yep.
Did my war cry distract him at least?
Yes, and
There's more where
you've
that
distracted
came
all
from.
of us now because we were asking you if you were done.
We're done. I'm done.
You done.
Oh, unless you want to hear one more.
Go on, why not? You were going to play that regardless, weren't you? Kai, your go.
Seeing my companion Trill down, I would like to rage.
Before you start running anywhere, I just want to let you... Oh no, you can move through us without penalty. But just be aware that moving through the foliage would be difficult terrain.
Oh, acoustic. So
So it's not 30, but you can... What's your speed? 30?
my speed is 30.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Yeah, you can get to there.
Oh,
Because you can just move through us.
okay, cool. No, get off. Please. Sweet.
Are you going
I
for...
kicked butt.
Are you going for the kill, are you?
I am. Right. That, and I still have my D6 if I need it. I probably don't need it.
No, you don't need it.
Ooh. 13.
It is still staring at Artemia with a confused look as you take its head off.
Yes!
It did!
The power of distraction.
Are you okay, Trill?
We did it.
Do you have a victory owl cry?
Hold on.
Isn't that exactly the same as your war cry? No, it is slightly different in tone.
It is slightly. They all sound very similar, but there are 6 different ones here that I have. So
Oh my god. Amazing.
So with that, the creature is dead. You've defeated it. Nathaniel sort of like, oh, thank goodness that thing's gone. Bloody cat.
You're telling me, Nathaniel. As I get up with a hole in my shoulder from its teeth.
Can it say?
Just quietly spilling blood.
The only thing I've found worse than the Aracocker are those blooming Leonin.
Leonin.
Lion people.
Okay.
Those are sworn enemies.
They killed my father. Let's have a quick look. How wounded is it? Only Trill that's been wounded.
Yes,
think so.
I'm 2 hit points away from max now, thanks to Leia.
I won't waste a spell slot to.
You'll be okay.
No, I'm okay for now.
The creature's dead. It's looking a bit starved, like it hasn't eaten anything in a while. But it's not got anything really on it other than maybe if you wanted to spend some time, I suppose you could get the pelt off of it or something. But
Are its teeth really sharp?
We've got a mission to do.
it is a saber-toothed creature, so its teeth are very large.
I want to get one of the teeth.
A lady after my own heart.
I want it.
So roll me I'm going to say strength check.
Strength? Okay. Where's my strength?
Gonna yank it out. Oof.
I don't see strength on my list of checks. I see saving throws on here, but I don't see strength
Well, you
check.
you roll a d20 and add your strength modifier.
Yeah, if you
okay.
click the actual attribute at the top, if you just click that.
Oh, up there.
Yeah.
I'm good at this, you guys. Am I? No, not really.
15's
Let's see.
15's pretty good.
That's good.
I'm going to say you get out one of the teeth pretty easily, which is very impressive knowing that it is a severed head.
So you didn't rip the teeth out. You ripped the head off the body.
No,
Is the
Kai,
spine coming with it, like Mortal Kombat style? Like she's got the whole
Gary,
spine coming out
Gary,
of the head as
Gary,
well.
Gary. Kai cut the head off. Like literally cut with her last attack. She cut the head off.
Yeah. I keep my axe sharp.
So unfortunately, the Mortal Kombat has to be waited for another time.
All right, I have a
I'll
saber
have to
tooth.
live with that.
I'm gonna write that down.
Are you going to investigate? Do any checks? Or are you going to move on?
Did you say that the obelisk was just collapsed and overgrown? There was nothing really special about it when we found it.
Yeah, it just seems to be more of the ruins that you fought the wasps next to just collapsed.
Okay. I'll give like a quick once-over around the little bits of ruins that are here, just in case anything's...
Investigation?
Question mark?
We found some crystals in the last ones.
That
13.
Is true.
No, you don't particularly find anything. There's a few berries, I suppose, in some of the bushes, but nothing particularly interesting.
Okie dokie.
Anybody else?
Come on, we've got a match to set on fire.
I'm good. I'm just happy with my tooth.
Back to the mission.
Back to the mission. Okay. Check them. As you carry on down the path, that you've already been on, you don't really come across anything too interesting until you get within sight of the same crossing you met Jeremy at. So there is the crossing across the river towards those ruins, or there is the path that leads you back down to Kirktung.
Let's go down to. We have a mission now. Let's head to the hut.
Serious time.
That's not to keep them waiting.
I feel like I need some serious music playing, like dun 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 dun.
Well, when we're like sneaking into the mansion, you can do like
Didn't,
Mission Impossible
didn't,
music.
didn't, 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 didn't,
Or
didn't.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
So you're reaching the edge of the. You come down the river. You follow it down. You're trying to keep yourselves low so you don't raise suspicion. There isn't anybody really about. You get towards the governor's mansion, and the hut that you spoke to Alburn in. Obviously, it's been quicker for Alburn to come around the island to here, and you are now at what do you call it? The island. You're at Kirktongue at the edge, so he must be here before you.
All right.
What would you like
Sorry.
to do?
Are we
Right,
ready?
I
You
think
guys
if-
get on
The
fire?
back door of the mansion.
Okay, sorry, we'll do this. We'll do it
Oh,
one at a time. Tiny, what is your thoughts?
Oh, I'm just following the mission. The mission was to set the hut on fire. I can't do that because I have no fire, so I pass it on to the fire makers.
Kerry, what would you like to do? Not a lot of anything. Paul, what would you like to do?
I'm going to see if I can find the back door that we left the mansion from. See if I can get sights on that, so we can, as soon as we set a fire, we can go straight.
Okay,
to it.
I'm going to say you head ahead of the party to find the door in the side of the mansion. Kimmy,
Yeah.
what would you like to do?
Are we ready? Can I set it on fire? I'm asking the others.
Well, currently Paul is heading towards the mansion to find the door back in. You're
Okay.
pretty much ready to set a fire. Tiny is sort of stood there going, I'm glad I'm a part of this. Kerry, what would you like to do?
I'll go with Trill.
Okay. So the two of you head up to secure the door.
Yeah.
All right.
I think
I guess
that's.
I'll start my fire.
I was going to say, I think it's your time to shine.
Okay.
Just hold that thought.
Does
Unexpected,
this count as one of the counters because it's a fire that we've set on purpose?
unexpected fires. 2. Carry on, guys.
All right. Do I have to roll for it, or do I just?
No, I'm
Assume that
going to
it's
say
gonna
it's
be on fire.
it's a pretty easy check. So I'm just going to say that it's a wooden building. You can make fire. You've set the place on fire.
Okay.
Um,
I do it in like a few different spots because it's just like a little flame, right? So I make sure that it catches nicely,
a few little spots. Oh, okay.
like to make it like come at like because from what I understand, produced flame is just a little. Oh, poof.
No, don't worry. That was for me. That was for me. Good point. The severed limb I will add for the severed limb.
The head limb.
It is not. Well, it was attached to a long neck. So
Oh well.
there you go. There you go. Limbs up to 3. So you set the fires, and they take a little time to catch. Literally, I was rolling to see if they all just catch at once, and the entire place just goes whoosh. So you then go running to join Artemia and Trill at the door, which they're on either side of, ready to go in. As you are waiting for the fire to go up, you can see the smoke rising, and you can start to hear like a few concerned shouts. There's a bell starts to ring, and then you hear footsteps, a lot of footsteps coming towards you.
Oh crap!
Don't-
They might be running to the fire from this door.
Is
Could
there
you do a
anywhere
stealth
for us
check,
to
like
hide?
hide in the bushes? Like oh god.
So they burst through the door, but the fire is their concern.
Oh, okay.
So they all go. There's about 8 of them. They all go rushing out through the door. They actually, you guys are pretty much pressed up against the walls because you've heard them coming, and they burst out, go running, and they're after the to deal with the fire, which is now caught thoroughly. The roll was to see if the fire's caught.
Nice.
Okay.
So they're battling that now. The door's wide open for you. So let's move you on to the governor's mansion.
Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum,
Dum, 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 dum,
ba-dum,
dum, 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 dum. Right, let's see if I can find a counter for the. There you go, that'll do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, did I miss something?
I think
Ah, right. Yeah, cherry blossom. So last week, if you were here for it, the wasp died, then resurrected itself a few minutes later. So that is the Messiah. And if things keep going on, there's going to be a few Messiahs slain. I will have to find a decent counter for the captain. Oh, we've got a few seconds. Why have none of you got cool hats? I'm morally offended. Why is there a werewolf? Oh no, it's a vampire tiefling, that's even funnier.
tieflings already have really sharp teeth already. How big are the vampire ones going to be?
Oh, maybe it's that's just him then.
Oh, okay.
He looks alright, actually, there you go. That boy can be... So, on top of that, I need to get a few...
Maybe they do it to make squirrels think it's safe to come up and then they eat them.
Poor squirrels.
It's a squirrel. It's not that dark.
I really need to get the better... Oh, he doesn't stand out at all then. I need to get the better token set.
Nope.
What did I miss? I feel like you're having an in-joke and I can't see it because I'm busy putting tokens down.
It's a new owl that Carrie's found.
Oh my god. Are those all guards?
Yes, there are 6 guards. Right, so you enter into the passageway that you escaped from. I'll remove the standing guards because they weren't there anymore. So, from where you are, there are no guards. You can't see anything past this corridor.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So
Are we ready to move forward?
we're gonna rush in.
If we move to like here, would we be hidden behind this plant?
I'm going to suggest one better. If you come up to the wall here, you can use the wall as a barricade and look round the corner.
Yeah. But what is
Alright.
quietly sort of like, what is the plan? Are we gonna rush in and sort of go, ah? Or are we gonna sort of try and sneak out in?
Yes, Kerry, Nathaniel got hot. All right, it happens.
The first thing I want to do is see what it looks like. So Simon said that if we went here, we'd be
Yeah.
able to use the wall and see in.
Yeah,
Because I want to see first if these guards are the 6 that he said he can trust, but we don't see them yet.
yeah, because you could go like this, like start across and like hide behind the walls and just get a peek in. Is that what you're doing, lads and lasses? Or is it all
Yeah.
down to Nathaniel to save the day? There's no cats about, is there?
Oh,
Can
can
someone
we see?
peek in?
Sorry.
So from your vantage point, currently Nathaniel's got the best vantage point, and so is Kai. You see Allburn there, and there are 6 guards, but obviously you didn't pay too much attention to the guards back in town, and they just look like guards in uniform. And Artemy has just walked around the corner. Hi, everyone!
I'm gonna move up just a little bit to where this plant is here, and I'm gonna try and get Allburn's attention without getting the attention of the others somehow.
Oh dear.
I'm just gonna try and like. Psst.
Do me a performance check.
Performance. 16.
So you get Allburn's attention, but the governor, who is currently on his little lilo, or his futon, should I say, also hears you. He's like, guards! They all unholster their guns and they all point them towards you, and Allburn steps forward and to the table, pretty much looking at you all, and he's like, it's about bloody time you arrived. I could have only stalled them for a little bit longer. Guards! And they all turn on the spot and point their guns at the governor.
Oh, thank God.
And Allburn returns to in front of the governor and goes, your reign as the governor of this isle is come to an end. How dare you! After all I've done for the people of this island, for you! You can move your counters in now if you so desire.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay. Okay, like, yeah.
I might have to do some console foo in the background because you've actually progressed a lot faster than I thought you guys would.
You didn't have many hopes for us, did you?
Well, no, because I was going to try and introduce the thing where you had 3 days to prepare, but you were all like, yeah, let's go do this now, let's do it, let's get it sorted.
The train is
Get
panicking.
it sorted.
the murder hobo train has no brakes. So you're all stood ahead of it, and the governor's sort of like in a bit of a huff, and he's sort of like flapping his arms and everything. Like, how very dare you! I'll have your head for this. Wait till I get the word back to the Empire. I'll have you all hung, all of you.
I don't think that's gonna happen. Can I do an intimidation check with that?
You can do if you want to.
Oh, you're so bad. I just make a weird sound. So.
He did not even pay any attention to you. Do I have the? I've only got.
Pitiful.
Well, give me a second, guys. I just need to quickly upload something if it will let me. People at home, ignore this. You saw nothing. Just give me a second while it uploads this. I can move that out of the way. So he's sort of like in a huff, and Allburn sort of like essentially reading his rights, and like pretty much telling him how much of a smeghead he is. Has that uploaded?
Omega Johnson, he is.
Yes, that's the one. As you're all having this conversation, oh my god, you can hardly see that, can you?
Oh, he's stick thin.
Um,
Look at it.
Underneath, like out of the mansion and into this like the terrace area, walks a figure. Shoot him and feed him to the wolves. This figure walks out, but he stops out of the sunlight. And actually, can I pull this? I'm going to pull this onto this screen and then just blow it up for you guys to look at. Give it a second to load.
Ooh, fancy.
He has a dagger.
He walks out and he stops short of the sunlight, and yes, he is twirling a dagger in between his fingers in a quite intricate manner. And he looks up at the governor, and the governor catches him out the corner and says, "Oh, Damien, thank goodness you're here. These ruffians want to oust me. Do something, do something." And he looks back at a lot of you and... Howdy doody, neighborinos.
Oh, God.
No! Oh my god, I saw his mustache and I was like, no.
How are we all doing
You're not
today?
as friendly as I imagine.
Well, howdy diddly do?
And he's still twirling the dagger in his fingers, and he goes, "What seems the problem diddly yoddly here?"
Oh my god. I'm so like...
I just had to mute myself there. I was coughing, dying.
Hopefully from laughter.
from laughter. I'll just point him and say, we're taking over this joint.
The creepiest vampire you'll ever meet. Yes, he is. Well, actually, no. Wait until you meet some of the others. It's sort of like he sort of stops the dagger in his hand and he's holding it upright. He's like pretty much as he is in that picture there. Damn you, sexy Flanders. Are you saying you're here to get rid of my friend the governor?
Well, it seems he's been getting rid of other
weirdly
people.
garlic-nosed person.
So you guys don't know he's a vampire?
Yeah, but his nose looks like a garlic.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Kimmy, were you saying something?
Oh, I just said that it seems like the governor's been getting rid of other people.
Well, I have to say, this sounds like a local problem. Doesn't seem like it has anything to do with me. The blood drains from the governor's face. He goes, "Don't want to get involved with your local coup, so to speak. So I'll just be on my way if that's all the same to you, Oakley Doakley."
I love the Oakleys.
I look to Alban, looking for his lead on this. Is he to be taken into custody as well, or is he free to go?
Alban sort of looks back at you and then looks to him like, "I don't think we've got much choice in the matter, to be perfectly honest."
I'd step to the side and make like a welcoming gesture for him to walk out.
He reaches behind one of the pillars holding up the roof and pulls out a thick black umbrella and lifts it up over his head. And he's like, "Well, it's been a pleasure. I'll be on my way now." And he steps out with the umbrella over the top of his head, blocking the sun out.
Nice to meet you.
"Oh, don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again." And he keeps walking.
That's a strange human custom.
As he walks off, you could hear him sort of humming something under his breath.
Is it
Do we
possible
have-
that we can... Oh, sorry.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, I just wanted to know if it was a tune that we could recognize or anything, or if it's
You
too
don't-
far away.
You don't recognise it, but you can hear the words he's saying.
What's he saying?
"I know why you can never take your eyes off of me. I use my lungs for everything but breathing." And he continues to hum it as he walks off.
Hey. Fuck. Anyway, let's deal with the governor first. Oh, they zoomed off screen.
Governor, I think you're losing friends fast. May as well just give in.
He sort of slumps back into his seat and sort of just concedes defeat. It's like, oh, what would Daddy say?
Oh.
Oh, that.
Well, that was easier than expected.
Yeah,
We actually feel bad about the fat man.
don't. I'm sure once we start digging, more and more skeletons will fall out of his closet.
Yeah, the just came out.
Should we start looking around? I'm sure the guards can handle this old fatso.
Yes, quite. Guards, take him to a cell. So I will plonk him over. Yeah. And two of the guards will go stand guard with him over here. Oh no, it's that one, isn't it? Too? Why aren't you going across? Oh, alright, no. That's just me being stupid. Ignore me. So, two guards are stood outside himself. Obviously, he's been dragged off, and the other guards, after dealing with the fire, have started filtering back in. But a couple of them are a bit confused with what's going on, but there seems to be more that are aware of what it has been the situation, because obviously Allburn's probably taken them to one side and spoken to them. But yeah, you have dethroned the governor, and he's been led off.
Cool.
But
I don't know.
down at the harbour, where's my map cursor? As the chat has already dubbed him. Come here, you silly little. Vlanders is approaching the port, and obviously none of you guys are here. And a ship appears round the side of the coast, coming towards it. It's a small ship with a hunchback, I suppose is the only way to put it. Like somebody pushing it along with like the sails going. It's a small ship, big enough for only maybe 2 or 3 people. And a wicked smile stretches across Damien's face as it approaches. And he looks back up at the air mansion and goes, well, might as well leave a parting gift for these people. And he pulls a vial out from underneath his jacket and pops the cork off enough for him to tip it out. And a small red seed falls out into the ground. And then it starts to glow before sinking further into the dirt. He recorks the bottle, puts it back into his jacket, and the ship that pulls in onto the alongside the dock enough for him to step onto, and he's pulled away by it. And he sets sail off to parts unknown with the wicked grin still upon his face.
Dun, dun, dun.
Obviously, none of you are here for this. At this point, the governor's been led away, but you are now in the mansion grounds with Allburn as he's trying to re-establish order between the guards.
Can I say to Auburn, as you get things under control, shall we already have a look around for clues about the missing diplomats?
Feel free. I believe that there is a study and a library that the governor may have frequented. That's probably where he'll have hidden anything. There's also his lackey, Pickles, that you might want to speak to.
Pickle.
Yes, you've already had the pleasure. The man who was
that
your...
bastard that pointed a knife at me. Not a knife, a gun.
Yes, there's a substantial difference between a knife and a gun.
Yeah.
But sometimes there's those wonderful things called gun blades, but we won't talk about that.
Can you point me to the direction of the library and the study? Is it like the two
There,
places on the side? Or...
there's also his bedchambers that might be worth looking into, but I don't envy you for going in there. He takes out a key and he goes, "This will unlock majority of the rooms. I will expect you to stick to the rooms that you are investigating. Is that clear?"
Yes, sir.
What about rooms that the guests might have used? Are there any other rooms that they might have gone to?
Let me have a think about it. Investigate the ones that we've already discussed. And like I said, I wasn't prepared for you guys to get this far because obviously, literally, I wanted to end the session with you meeting Damien, him going "Howdly doodly neighborinos," and then that would have been the end. But no, we have to push a little bit on. I'm trying to.
You're just that good.
I'm trying to think of a workaround. There was always Pickles to interrogate as well.
He sounds like a clown. Pickles.
We could just do the rooms.
I'm trying to stay you away from it because I haven't got them ready.
We
Okay,
could
not the rooms. Let's talk to Pickles.
We could also try talking to the governor himself and interrogate him too.
Yeah, you could do. So I'll give you the option. If you want to do the rooms, I will make something work. If you want to speak to Pickles, or if you want to speak to the governor. Democratic vote.
Well, I vote for just interrogations for now.
Governor?
I heard.
Governor.
Yeah, I've heard 2 for the governor, and I've heard 1 for interrogation. So governor interrogation.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
I won't say you all move down there. Essentially, you head toward where the cells are because you escaped from them earlier. So you head down there, and there is the governor who's sobbing in the corner of the cell with his 2 guards.
So I'm not
As you
very
walk
good
in,
at talking, so I will
Yeah.
let someone else do the
Yeah.
talking.
torment Pickles. As you walk in, Pickles is in a cell as well across the way from him.
Now the turntables, Pickles.
Go to his cell.
Oh God, I was hoping for anything but you guys.
Thank you for the silver and the sandwich. It was lovely.
It was you who took my sandwich.
I took the silver. Someone else took the sandwich, actually.
I took the sandwich and the vegetable.
Oh well, at least you left me the bag.
Actually, yeah, is the bag still there? Because then I'm like looking at him, but as I keep looking at him as I walk over and just take the whole bag.
So the bag is back, but because it's been an entire day and he's literally only just been thrown in there, so there's a new meal in there. There's another sandwich and
Oh my god, yes.
there's another.
Okay, so while they integrate, they interrogate the governor. I'm gonna just win of him, but like so slowly, like I'll be holding the sandwich and just pecking at it every now and again,
Well-
and then like chewing slowly like a camel.
with the bag on your shoulders, it's just like, do you like my new bag? Do you like my new bag? I think it's really nice. This. And he's sort of glaring at you as everybody's speaking to him. He's like, "I'm gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna make a sandwich, and I'm gonna make you eat it. Do you get me?"
Oh, glad, because I'm really liking this sandwich.
Nice, really.
So I'm gonna go in turn, and you can ask questions, but can you tell me who you're directing the question at? So, Kimmy, who would you like to direct? What question would you like to ask, and who would you like to ask it to?
Oh gosh.
Or would you like somebody else to go first?
Maybe somebody else to go first. I have to brainstorm.
Paul.
I would like to ask Pickles. Have any of the diplomats that have came in the past few weeks ever crossed your jail?
He sort of like, don't know what he's talking about. Roll me a... Is it insight? Perception, sorry.
A perception. Never mind.
Yeah, he's telling the truth to you.
Okay, he's truthful. I got distracted by the sandwich.
Sorry.
Diplomats.
Tiny.
Governor, what's going on? Where's the diplomats? Did that Damien eat them?
Don't be so crass. Can't you see I'm having a moment here? I've just lost everything. I'm in a dingy cell, being talked to by commoners.
I bang on the cage bars with my axe. Answer the question, good sir.
Oh, no need to be dramatic, dear. Okay. I believe I had some visitors, but as far as I'm aware, they all left. Roll me a perception, please.
9.
He sort of sounds sincere. Sort of.
Sort of.
Did they get anything done before? Did you talk to them at all before they mysteriously left?
I'm a gracious host to all my guests. Of course I met them and spoke to them. I made sure they had a wonderful time.
Oh, and what did they do to have a wonderful time?
You were here. I'm sure you were here the other day for one of my parties. Oh, to think that will be the last of my parties.
Were there any? So the party that you had just the other day, were any diplomats there?
No, dear.
No. Okay. When did the last one?
Okay. Blah 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 blah. Kerry.
Sorry.
I know you're on a. Are you just going to keep eating the sandwich, Kerry?
Like a perception check while I'm eating, I'm just looking at the movements as I slowly.
So you're doing the good cop,
On
bad cop
bread.
thing, but with a sandwich in your mouth. Okay, do it. So everything the near enough everything the governor has said when you mention the diplomats has been a lie, and you can tell that from his actions, like the way he's reacting.
I squawk and as I squawk, all the breadcrumbs fly in his face, and then I turn to everyone he's lying. But also he's lying.
I thought you were stood next to the pickles. You've
Oh, but
if you're stood,
okay, well,
you've pretty much just spat them all over.
I squawk.
Yeah, you've literally just spat all over Kai.
Maybe. Anyway, I basically march up and I'm he's lying. I couldn't tell, and I'm just I start eating the bread faster because I'm angry at it.
Such uncivilized brutes, the lot of you. Have you got any manners?
No.
And when am I getting any
No.
food as well?
Do you want this half-eaten sandwich?
And he sort of he pulls a handkerchief out of his pocket and holds it up to his face how very crass.
Good, because I was just gonna puke up the parts that I ate already.
Trill, another question from you?
Okay. I am going to cast Charm Person on the governor.
Okay. Pop up the spell for me, please.
Is
Wisdom saving throw, and if it does so. Okay, that's interesting. Poor Kai. Oh, right.
so if he fails, you should think of me as a friend.
Yeah, but I'll roll for it. But I just wanted to let you know that obviously he'll see you as a friend, but I think you'll still have to try and persuade out of him any information that would be detrimental to him. He failed his. So you're gonna get better information out of him, but he's still anything like a bit sensitive. He might still hold on to.
We still don't know his actual first name at all, or anything like that, do we?
No, because none of you have ever asked him.
Yeah. I just realised I wanted to talk to him as a friend, and I was like, I don't know his name.
The guards might know.
That's a good one. Yeah, I'll look to one of the guards and. Yeah. So what is this guy's name exactly?
What?
Actually, I'll whisper it to him.
Yeah, I was gonna
so
say.
I just didn't hear.
What? Governor Bentley?
Bentley's first or last name?
Last name.
I kneel down. Or is he standing, or is he like on the ground?
He's curled up in a ball in the corner, whimpering.
Okay. I kneel down, so I'm at the same level as him. I've read about this in psychology. That's it. Come on, Bentley. The more honest you are about these things, the better off you'll be. Maybe your punishment will be a lot lighter if you just tell us what's been going on.
I don't know what you mean. All I've done is govern these islands the best that I can. If I'm going to be judged for that, I don't know what you expect of me.
Well, we didn't expect so many diplomats to go missing after visiting your island. Are they still here?
And have you ever met any of these diplomats?
Not personally, no.
Then how do you know that?
But
How do you know that they've gone missing then? Who's told you these lies?
it was the talk of your party the other day.
Roll a persuasion. I'll actually say roll it with advantage.
Oh, I don't know how to do that on this. I'll roll
Roll
it
it twice, yeah.
Oh, that one's first one's a 19, so 22, and the second one, so 22.
Thanks.
He sort of like slowly looks up to you and like, they were gossiping about me, those ungrateful coots.
And
Kimmy, would you like to ask a question? I'm just letting everybody have like an equal turn, so.
I'm going to quickly run to the bathroom. Sorry.
Okay. Kimmy.
Well, since we know that they've gone missing, then can you tell us where they went?
I don't have the foggiest idea where they've gone.
He squirms like a worm.
Tiny.
What about Damien? I didn't like the look of him.
Oh, I never want to hear that ungrateful blackguard's name again. A dagger in the back from him, I tell you.
Where did he come from?
Where did he go? Where did he come from, Captain Hydro?
Yes.
He arrived on the
Is
island.
this the governor?
It is the governor. He arrived on the island a few weeks ago. Treated like a guest of honour, I did.
I'm just gonna start whispering his name over and over again. Damien, 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 Damien.
Monorail, monorail, monorail. Every time you whisper it, you sort of see him sort of like flinch a little bit of like out of uneasiness. And I thought me and him had an understanding, but no.
What understanding was that?
Roll me a persuasion.
I'm really good at this. I got +0. Not good.
He pretty much just ignores you.
Advantage?
No, it's literally only Troll that has advantage. and it's
Yeah.
sometimes depending on how you phrase it, I might let you have advantage, but currently no. He literally just ignores the question.
Was this the governor again, or Pickles?
Yeah, you've literally just left Pickles in his to pickle in his own juices. Hey, somebody
I
else made a
hear
pickle joke. I'm allowed to do it.
I hear his the juice sweeter. And his tears will make it saltier.
Goodness.
I will. Tiny, have you got another question?
I've asked about Damien, I've asked about diplomats. Port Anders, does he have anything to say about Port Anders?
How are you phrasing it? Are you actually just asking him like that, or?
No, we went to Port Anders. It was empty, like no carnage, nothing, just everyone gone. Do you know anything about that, Mr. Bentley?
The governor, like, you see him sort of like pull at his collar because he sort of like, you know how it gets a little bit too tight. He sort of squirms a little and he goes, I have had nothing to do with that at all.
Does it seem like he's telling the truth?
Because even I know he's lying there.
I'm going to say just from his passiveness, from your passive like senses and everything, you know he is literally lying and he is very uncomfortable about the entire subject. I will let you ask another follow-up question if you want, Tiny. Or would you like somebody else to have a go?
Oh, I've got one more. Sorry. Does he know where we could find? Oh. Do you know where we could maybe find ship logs, like log? What's the word? I want to know where we find books that have ships that have passed in port, so we can find that ship that we saw in the logs from Port Ander. Sorry.
Manifests, docking manifests.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Well, any ship that arrived in Kirktongue would be registered at the docks in a manifest. But if the ship never docked, then obviously it wouldn't be.
Fair enough.
Kerry, would you like to ask anything, or are you still just pecking at the sandwich?
No, I finish the sandwich and I give like a big, like kind of like pigeon gulp, and then I turn around to Pickles again and I walk up and I'm like, what about you, Pickles? You seem like you'd be in the cahoots with Damien.
Damien
Cahoot.
never had a second of his time, and I'm bloody thankful for it. He leans against the bars.
You stalk around, don't you? I bet you saw something suspicious of Damien.
He sort of crosses his arms and looks directly in the eyes, and he's like, "What's in it for me?"
I'll give your bag back, and perhaps if you help us in our investigation, your sentence will be light.
Not good enough. Come back to me when you got something better than that. Because I could blow
He
that.
wants to rot in prison?
Oh, I'm sure that once the governor gets out, if I keep my tongue sealed behind my lips, I'll get out as well. It's you lot that I'm worried about.
Who says he's
I wouldn't
going
be
to get
so
out?
sure, Pickle Man. Sorry, it just came out. With the way Auburn has this situation going on, I don't think either of you will be seeing the light of day anytime soon.
You obviously have no idea how the Empire works, little miss. I look forward to getting out of here.
I
Paul.
just give a smart.
Paul, would you like to ask anything?
Well, since I've got the ear of the governor for now, I'll stick to him and let Pickles remain pickling. Right. What is it?
You don't get pecking killed.
I'm trying to remember what was. Oh yeah. So, gossiping that was going on at your party. You know, high society. word gets around. So why don't you include me in, friend?
Well, there's plenty of gossip to go around the Thousand Islands. I'm sure I could twist your ear with one or two tales.
Why don't you twist one about Damien, a good friend of yours?
Um, as it carries on, literally, no, oh, sorry, something came up in chat there. Not at me. Cordelia is pretty much in the corner going, Damien, 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 and literally every time she's saying that, he's getting more and more uncomfortable. So you saying it again, he's like, ugh, ugh.
I'll stop saying that now that they're asking a question about him.
I have had quite enough of that man and his name and his. Oh. I have nothing to say on the matter of him. Cordelia, would you like to ask a question?
Where were all these diplomats from?
Well, from the Empire or from the other colonies on the island. They send them now and again to make sure everything's in order and report back to the Empire.
So what do you do if they disappear? Like, how do you explain that to wherever they came from the Empire? I'm sure someone would come looking.
Do you know what? Nobody's ever asked. If one doesn't report back, they send another. Oh, forget I said that.
How many have they sent?
A trivial number, I don't remember. As he finishes answering the question, you hear a scream. Followed by several other screams and shouts. You rush to the... Oh, the two guards stay with the governor and Pickles, and two guards rush out. As you rush out to meet Allburn at the entrance to the mansion, and he goes, "It came from the town. Quickly, follow me."
Lead the way.
Hey.
Run.
Oh, this is a cool map. Do you want to see something funny with this map? Can you see it currently?
Yeah. We can put the map.
So it's docks, yeah.
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 Daytime. Nighttime.
Hey.
That's so cool.
That is cool.
That's really cool. Nighttime, daytime.
But anyway, you head down to the docks, and there's a number of people that have run past you away from the docks, all screaming and bellowing. A number of guards are with you and Allburn, and you reach the docks, and there is the form of a man pulling himself up onto the docks, but there's something not right with him. He's bloated from taking on seawater. He's malformed, and it looks like there's a barnacle starting to grow over his skin. And he looks drowned, but he's also very red. As he pulls himself up onto the dock, there are several others that also start to pull themselves up from the sea up onto the shoreline.
Oh boy.
They do not look friendly. Allburn springs to action and gets his men in a firing line. And literally, with a loud echoing thunder, all the muskets fire at once and down about 7 of these things, but there's still more pulling themselves out of the water onto the port. Don't feel this music's dramatic enough for what's going on.
I know, it's just like very nice waves crashing. Are you describing horrors
run up
coming from the
beside Alban.
seabed?
Let's have a quick look, see what. Let's. Oh well. Anyway, so there's these abominations essentially pulling themselves out of the water, and the muskets are continually bringing them down, but there's still more and more of them coming as the townsfolk run away.
Ooh.
But suddenly there's a scream from behind, and Alban turns to the four and you're like, "You four, go find if one of those things made it through."
Okay.
Right away.
So if I move you onto... Oh yeah, it's another one where I can do day-night.
We like.
So could you move your guys onto about here, please?
Oop, I missed that one, isn't it? Oh yeah.
Can do.
Move up the wind.
Do I have a... I'm probably going to have to find a decent token for this thing as well, but
Is the captain or Nathaniel Gallagher still with us?
no, you left him up at the compound.
Oops.
Oops.
No, not oops, he did it by himself.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Literally because I saw a really good...
Oh, this music's giving me anxiety. Oh.
So in the middle of these market stalls, there is one of these creatures. I'll just sort out the density for the...
Don't zoom in. Ooh.
Yeah.
It's just a token to represent it. I can't actually figure out a decent one.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
it'd be initiative time.
look at the picture of it.
Initiative.
Don't roll just yet. Don't roll just yet.
Okay.
Okay,
Saber
start.
cat's still there.
Yeah, start rolling now.
Yeah.
Okay, plus 5 to your initiative.
Sorry.
Artemia plus 5 to your initiative.
Oh yeah. The captain's +6.
That's low.
Yeah, but you're beefy, so it's all right. I just need to get this guy's stats up. Oh, all right. So let's have a look. So he is -1. He, she. Let's say it's a she this time. Equal representation and all that. So that's 13. So this person is going last. This person is going last. So the townsfolk have cheesed it, but this thing is currently overturning stalls and being very angry. Trill, it is your go.
Alright. I'm very tempted to use my big thingy, because I wanna. I am going to summon a tentacle of the deep. I'll put it to the thingy so you can read it. I can summon a 10-foot tall tentacle within 60 feet of where I can see.
Okay, so when you create a tentacle, you can make 1 melee attack spells against a creature within 10 feet, and then bonus action, you can make additional attacks. You can move it and make an additional attack.
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Yeah. So, but this
I'm gonna pop it up right next to him.
you can draw on the map, you know.
Where's my pen?
It's the little brush thing in the top.
I'm gonna stick it down here. Can you see that? Square?
Yeah, I can. I'm just seeing somebody in the chat going, "Ooh, Japanese hentai." Oh my god, it's so Kai. So you make a spell attack against him now, yeah?
Yes.
And I'm just going to say you're going to have to do really well to miss him. Yep, that hits.
13, nay. And 1d8.
It's a
It's
5.
a 5.
Okay, that's easy for me. Okay, so you slap.
Mm,
Oh, sorry.
that's a bonus action, so I can do other stuff.
You imagine some of the tentacles as a bonus action. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, that's weird.
Oh, it seems really overpowered.
I thought it would be an action to cast it, then a bonus action to use it on your subsequent turns. But then again, there's a spell that the cleric has that it summons a magical weapon that attacks, and then you can still do your normal thing. That's the one.
I'm going to run into 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and I'll blast them. This
Yeah.
is a normal one. Get away. Blast them. 16.
Yeah, that's it.
Hooyah. 3 damage.
Oakley doke. It sort of recoils a little bit from being slapped and blasted, but it's still standing. It turns towards and looks at you and draws a rusted blade from its belt.
Oh, not again.
By a wet noodle.
I'm done.
That's me, a Yogo.
So these are stalls, right? So does she get cover for them, or
If I shot from where you are now, yes, it would.
okay?
You will still have to do something amazing to miss it.
I don't want to go too close to it. Here, is this still gonna incur
I would say no. You'll be fine there.
All right. I'm gonna get locked and loaded. Please don't miss. Okay. I hate to miss after saying that.
Yeah, that's it.
Here we go. Woo.
You've done 13 damage with that every time.
Yeah, you're doing a lot of damage.
Oh my god, it has been 13 each time, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's rolling 2 dice again.
Oh.
It's rolling 2 dice again and picking the highest.
No. Oh, but last time it took the 1, so I don't know if.
It wouldn't have been
'Cause
13
remember-
last time.
But there was another time where it rolled twice and it took the 1.
I
don't
will
know why it
I will
rolls
believe
twice.
you, but I will be raising an eyebrow.
Yeah, again, it just rolled twice again.
Hmm.
If you want, I'll take the 1 and +5, which is a 6.
It's all right. We'll move along. We'll sort it out next time. I don't know why it's doing it.
It
I
might
don't
be
know
a
if it's,
setting in the dice.
Maybe. Kai, Yogo.
Is it like weirdly counting it as a as like inspire or
Would you class the market stall as like difficult terrain, or could I just barrel my way through?
I will let you attempt to do a start ski and hutch over the top of the of it, but I'm going to ask you to roll me a acrobatics check
Oh, okay, right.
if you want to do that.
Also, I hate to say it, my tentacle might get in your way as well because
Well, that's what I was
it's taken up like this much space.
But you could get the other side of it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, I could.
Well, you just measure to the other side of it. There's a box on the screen. Can you see it?
Oh yeah. And I've only got 30 feet, so.
No. Me saying the other side of it is literally where you there. Yeah.
Right. So get off. The acrobatics check, did you say?
All right. You're going across 3 squares. Roll me the first one.
Oh, shit, from fairies. Well, there we go. Yeah.
Okay, I was going to make it easy for you, but even at easy, you sort of run straight into the. You try and steamboat through the stall, but you sort of run straight into it.
Shoot.
So stop your movement. Yeah, pretty much there.
Yeah.
I will say you still have your action though.
Sweet. Okay, I'll just throw a javelin then. Oh,
That's a one, isn't it?
that's a natural
Yeah, that's a
one.
natural.
Oh no.
Roll me a
Oh.
D100, please.
No.
I refuse.
82.
So you run at this thing, and you've got within sight to have a full look at it. You are terrified of it. Roll me a D4, please.
Oh no.
I just let you in.
Frightened. So you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls for 4 turns. So
4 turns.
so
Disadvantage 4 turns.
yeah. Yeah. This is the end of the turn, so you've got another 3 turns of being scared of this thing. So you're literally in your turn. You have run into a in market stall and then gone.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Yep, that's about on brand, right?
You saw her ugly face up close, and you're like, nope.
Go get it, Leah. Go get it.
Yeah, Cordelia, your go.
Okay. Hang on here. I really need to get a mouse.
When? Oh, sorry. For some reason, I thought for some sort of satanic ritual.
I mean, sure, that too. Okay. So I will move to there. So just as clarification, with the produce flame attack, you said that last time when I missed, it just kind of fizzled before it got to them.
Yes.
Does that mean that there's no risk of me lighting these citizens' things on fire if I try and throw flame at it?
Well, if you hit, sure, that's fine. If you miss, that's also fine. If you roll a natural 1,
Then things start lighting on fire.
things are going to get funny.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to take a risk and hope that it's not a natural one. I'm going to throw some fire at it with produce flame.
Sure. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So, all the damage. 4.
So you singe it a bit, and it's sort of like,
Could do a Minecraft zombie noise.
That's my turn. I don't really have any bonus actions, so my only bonus action is the healing thing.
Paul, if I walk away from this tentacle thing, does it get to do an attack of opportunity against me?
I don't think it does. Oh, if it does, it uses my reaction.
Cool. Hello, ladies.
Hi.
It's going to make an attack against you, Cordelia, and then it's going to make an attack against Kai. So attack against Cordelia. No, don't roll it.
Oh,
Oh
God.
no.
2. You critted both times.
Oh no.
It's against both sea people.
Okay. Stop. Oh, this stupid.
Oh my god.
Hold on a second. This thing's been. My mouse has been funny because I can't use it. So. Oh, no, that was a D8. So, 16 points of damage.
I'm unconscious.
Go touch it, TM.
Jesus. How do I change? Oh, that's how I do it. Okay.
Against Cordelia.
That was against me, right?
Yeah. Sorry, against
Yeah.
Kai. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Mrs. Kai.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's it done. Oh, what's happened to the? Trill, you'll go.
Yeah. I'm looking at that potion thing I found the other day and thinking if it's a health or not, because we still have no clue what it does. I think... Is there a way I can do a quick look and think if...
In the middle of combat? No, there is no way.
I use my entire turn.
This is very interesting, this. I have no idea what it is. Cool, people are dying.
I can tell you,
he's
do
still...
not chug random potions, because the last time that happened,
I wouldn't be
someone
chugging it, I
got,
was going to
like,
give it to
literal... Don't give it to other people either.
Oh god, I can't remember what that bloody potion even is now. Eric, yeah,
Well,
carry
he's
on,
still
guys.
He's within 10 feet of my tentacle, so I'm going to give him a little slap.
Yeah, carry on. Sorry, I'm just being childish.
That's a 9.
Wow, you did something special in order to miss. You missed.
Oh my god. I might be gone, guys.
Oh no.
Alright, I'll open the door.
And I'll blast him.
Sure.
Natural 20.
And then I just started blasting. Ooh.
Yeah, so that's
My natural 20. I just roll a d10 twice. I don't double.
yeah, you can. Well, we were doing it so you roll twice. Yeah, you roll your damage
Okay.
twice, then add any modifiers. But I think Eldritch Blast is just a D10, is it?
Yeah, it says it's a d10, but I think... Is it adding stuff after? No, it's not. So that's a 1 and a 2. So that's 3 damage on my crit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's painful.
That's less than my normal.
Artemia, you'll go if Trill's done.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
You do it, Artemia, you doing anything? Do it, Artemia.
Yeah. I'm gonna retreat a bit, because, I
Coward.
don't like that thing getting closer to my face. That's just how archers be. And then I'm gonna shoot.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
Do it.
Yeah, that time it took the 1, see?
How very weird. Anyway,
Yeah.
That's 1 plus 5, so that's 6 piercing damage.
so the arrow hits the thing in the face, but it's still standing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's my turn.
It's just a flesh wound. Kai, your go. Guys, just so you're aware, you can actually spend your turn stabilizing a person so they don't have to do death throws.
Who's dying?
Who's
Oh,
dying?
shit.
One person who can
Oh,
heal.
I must have let my cat out the door when that happened.
Kai, your go.
I'm frightened, so I've got disadvantage on the attack, is it?
Yes, that's correct.
Strength, advantage on strength checks and stuff.
Who's dying? Sorry, guys.
I would like to rush.
Yep.
Disadvantage. Give this a whirl. See what happens.
You can do it!
You will? Oh,
You,
no,
you,
she can't.
you apparently cannot do it! Yeah,
I cannot do it.
that is unfortunately a miss.
That is, I can move.
If you move away, well, you can move, but if you move away from it, it will get a reaction strike against you.
Oh shoot! It can.
Stay by her side.
I was thinking that I can't really get in front, but I'll move there to try and block a bit better. So look at me, look at me. It's my turn.
Hold on a second. Someone just messaged me saying has something happened to Twitch, but nobody else in chat has said anything yet.
No, nothing for me.
No.
It looks
Nope.
fine.
Anybody else in chat want to say that things are fine or bad?
I'll message Cherry and see.
Is it in chat?
Yeah, kryptonite. All good here.
Oh, good here.
Yeah, but that's time though. Oh, Mr. Kryptonite has as well. All right. It's just my friend. Get better internet.
God, I gave you a heart attack and a half there.
I was going to do something before you distracted me there. Yeah, okay. Right. To be fair, I think I need to get better internet as well. So. As you're fighting this. Oh no, it'll have to be after this thing. This thing's going to turn to you, Tyne, and it's going to attack you. Or is
Wait,
it?
did we just skip over me? Do I have to make a death saving throw?
You stay on the floor. It's fine. Yeah, no, I forgot. Sorry. Like I said, I got distracted. Yeah, roll.
Okay. How do I do that?
Roll a
On
d20.
D&D Beyond. Okay, just a d20. Hang on. D20. Don't screw me. 10?
So you make a saving throw. So you
I'll mark that off.
anything lower, you take a death saving. You fail a saving throw, but 10 or higher, you pass.
Yeah.
Okay. I've marked off 1 success.
Yeah. And once you get to 3 successes, you are stabilized, and you no longer have to do saving throws, but you are unconscious on the floor.
Yeah.
So he didn't turn up. Redman is actually going to walk away from you up to Nya. So Kai, free attack.
Oh, hello. With my rage,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, your rage is still going.
still raging. Oh,
Oh yeah, you missed unfortunately.
Uh,
It sort of like walks up to you, looks you dead in the eye, and it has a gurgle and splutter of water as it sort of goes blah blah blah.
as long as that's all he does, that's fine.
First attack. Um, 21.
Oh,
Yeah, I
oh,
think
wow.
that. Yeah, I think that hits.
First real huge battle, and it might be a TPK.
Yeah, take 11 points. Take 11 points of damage.
I'm down.
oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm unconscious. My tentacle flops to the ground.
The fighty sword has been sheathed.
Oh, if he moved away, wouldn't the tentacle also have an attack on him?
No, I actually asked this question because it's moved away from it. It has moved away from it, but the
Yeah,
wording
yeah.
does not
Oh.
say whether or not it gets one.
It doesn't get one.
Stop play. People are dying. Pay attention.
I'm sorry, my cat was in here and she was like
Look at my butt.
hitting everything. I had to lead her out because she's just like, she's just got weird. It's our zoomy time. She's bewitching hour it is.
So top of the round. Artemia. Sorry, Trill, do your death saving throw.
Yeah, that's gonna be a thing. Yep. Oh, that's the one death fail.
Oh
Uh-oh.
God.
It didn't roll for me there.
Oh, did it?
No. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
It was a 9 I rolled.
Artemia, your go.
Kill it.
Is stabilizing someone an action or a bonus action?
It is an action, and you have to do a check for it as well.
Oh, jeez. I'm gonna flee over here, and I'm gonna shoot again.
Kai, get in the way.
I
Yep.
can't.
That's a hit. Block it with your face, Kai.
That's a 12.
So the arrow pierces its heart and it slumps forward. Oh, and it collapses to its knees and dies.
Oh god.
That like it was nearly a 17 there, wasn't it?
It was, and it would have stood back up if it was a 17.
Oh my God.
Disgusting.
As you kill the creature and it falls over, Nathaniel Gallaglass walks around the corner, sort of scratching his head and like, "Where'd you lot got run off to?"
Glad you joined us.
I say nothing because I'm unconscious.
Well, no, you're not unconscious. You're on the floor going, "Ow, ow, ow."
Twice in one day.
I fly to Krill's side.
Nathaniel walks over to you and goes, "Oh, lad, you look like you've seen better days. Let me help you."
Please.
Can he cast it? You can cast it for a better one. 1d. So 2d8 plus 3. So you heal 17 damage.
Oh,
Damn.
wow.
It's like double what he has normally.
To be fair, yeah. I don't think he needed to use that spell slot, but he was feeling generous.
I'm still on the floor unconscious.
I'm next to you, sort of like patting you.
It'll be all right. Just suck it up. He sort of looks over to. Oh, sorry, lass. I didn't think. You can heal 10 damage.
And thank you.
He looks down to the thing on the floor that is currently sort of shriveling up and drying out. Like all the moisture is just evaporating from its skin and it's becoming a husk. But there's still this horrible like barnacle and coral over its flesh. Yeah, that's a nasty looking thing if I'd ever seen one.
He's not the only one either.
Not so
There's
much
tens
on
of them at the beach.
Really? Should we go down and sort them out then, lad?
Well, we can try. I struggled with one.
Okay.
Sorry? Kerry, what was
We can try. I struggled
I
with
just
one.
said
Oh,
Auburn
sorry.
might need our help. I'm sorry, guys.
No, don't be sorry. Kerry, what did you say?
I said Auburn might need our help.
Okay. Paul, what did you say?
We can try and help, but I struggle with just one.
Cool. Nathaniel pulls out 2 pistols in one in either hand, like, well, ain't no chance of us getting out of here without getting tangled up with more of them.
Let's go.
So
Oh,
you head back to the pier, and the firing line's still there. They are literally gunning down these creatures left, right, and centre. But some are staying down and shriveling up into these husks and disappearing. Well, becoming corpses. Other ones are pulling themselves back up to their feet and continuing the march forward. Allburn is in the thick of it, like cutting them to pieces or trying to. But it's looking a bit hopeless, unfortunately. And then all you hear is... And every single one of them ignite into a pillar of fire.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
I'm just kind of
Well.
staring at the fires, just going, whoa.
I look at Leia, like, did you do
You've
this?
got the magical hands.
Nope.
There's like shrieks of like an eldritch language, and it's like air escaping from essentially a bagpipe, like the wheezing air escaping, and these things collapsing to the floor and disintegrating into ash and dust. And in the background, sailing in on a single-person boat, is a man dressed in finery with an iron mask in his hand. And we're going to call it there.
Yee.
Aw.
Nice. Well done.
We nearly died, you guys.
Yep. we
Ah,
did.
no,
God.
twice.
No, that was only you.
I made a note that I'm made of paper.
Well, you're a warlock, aren't you?
I am.
So yeah, you're pretty squishy. But yeah, we'll leave it there. Gonna hang around and answer a few questions from the chat and the players. So what do you guys think?
Can we get a picture of the guy that we see coming sailing in?
I would love to, but the guy has not given me the art for it just yet, so you're gonna have to wait till next stream.
Oh.
Simon,
Yeah,
is it who I think it is?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Does that mean it's not going to be likely?
Sorry, what? Oh no, I'm guessing Tyne's asking me if the character's who she thinks it is.
Oh.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's a. I've read Simon's like backstory, like his
Oh, okay.
the short stories this is based on, and it's one of the characters I think it is.
Yeah, he's a recurring character in every single one of my worlds.
He's like a demigod that just shows up.
Actually, he jumps from reality to reality, trying to get back to his own. So he's quantum leaping it, really.
Pretty good red book.
Sounds like a good idea.
I would
I've
love
got
to.
to get running, so thanks again. It was fun, and I know at the beginning it was a bit, slow. But I think it's just like normal to kind of like not really knowing what to do. Now stuff is happening. We're like chugging along faster than you can cope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I literally was going to set up. I was going to do the maps for the rooms and everything, which I will have to do for next time. But yeah,
Sorry about that.
no, it's
though.
all right. I was hoping you
0
would
to
go.
100 real quick.
Yeah, I was hoping you were either going to go find out what the deal with the wolves were, or go and see what the ruins were about. But no.
Dude, it's
That
a
was really
dire wolf. I'm pretty sure those are pretty dangerous, right?
Yeah,
I
but
was like, no, I'm not going near that.
I didn't have any speak with animals on me today, so
oh,
there's no point trying to talk to them.
love Flanders.
Oh yeah, Vlad.
Flanders. I actually really like the fact that he pretty much just turned around and went, you know what, I'm leaving, but I'm going to screw with these guys for a leave.
Oh, God damn it, Flanders.
Damn sexy Flanders. Originally, I was going to have it, if I had the art ready, originally I was going to have it as Flanders sailed out, this new figure was going to sail past him, and it was going to be like that scene from the Umbrella Academy, where it's the two people driving past in the car, and they're just looking at each other. It's like,
Oh my god.
So yeah, essentially, you've ended it. This guy's sailing in, and he's just saved you from these things. Or he's ignited every single one in front of you.
That's pretty much the same as us.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you will have to wait until next session to find out who he is. But cliffhangers and stuff.
Yeah.
The art for the guy is really good. I am looking forward to sharing it with you. I just need it completing.
Yeah,
Yeah, can't wait to see
that's
it.
fine. Well, I gotta go because it's quite late where I am, so I'll see you guys, or I'll chat with you guys along the week. But
Thank,
for the viewers, we'll see them next week as well.
thank you, and
See
I'll
you guys.
see you later.
See you later.
Um,
Bye.
bye. There is a short story that has this character in, which once he's introduced, I will share with people. I'm still trying to figure out how to share like the character backstories and the short stories for this world. But do you guys want to hazard a guess at what the things pulling themselves out of the water were?
Waken?
No, they're not waking.
Oh, there you go.
Maybe they're the opposite of Waken, the ones who didn't get saved.
Close, very close.
Mm-hmm.
Drowned?
I won't.
So their stat block is something called drowned, actually, but they're essentially reskinned.
Yeah.
Right? No. So, you know what? I'm actually not going to spoil it. I'm going to leave it. But you haven't really got that far. But I think everybody can tell that Damien is a vampire.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the touch of the umbrella. That was cool. That's why I did. That's why I was like, "Come on, walk on out into the sun, sir."
No, they're not cracking. But no, I do like Landers, and he is going to be back.
Flanders.
Any other questions you guys have, or any questions from the chat?
Oh, I just want to plug the Discord, the fan Discord for Deadman.
Oh yes, I'm going to share a. If I can get it open, I'll pop it in the chat.
Might as well. Had a couple of nice people in the chat today, chatting with us.
Yeah. How do you guys have the chat open and stuff? How did you get that?
I'm on the laptop doing the Roll20, and I've got my phone next to me, so I just had the Twitch chat open.
While I've got OBS running, it is there. So
I'll have to get mine ready for next time.
Yeah. I'll be like, oh, I missed the parrot. I know, we should have gone to try and find Jeremy again.
you were at the spot. I was gonna. If you actually had stopped, I was gonna say yeah, Jeremy's there.
I was thinking about asking if I could just look around and see, but I'm like, no, we're on a mission. We gotta go.
I was very tempted to go over to the ruins, but I was like, I think Albin's standing waiting for us right now. I don't think we should just take a little time.
I wanna. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm struggling to.
You got it?
No, I don't, because I can't.
Okay. Oh, I've got it, don't worry. Nope. I don't got it. I got my clip card.
Right. I think I've got it. Got it.
Teething problems.
Oh, we're gonna have them for a while, aren't we? There you go. There you go, guys. There is the link for the Discord for the fan chat if you want to come in and join us. I've actually changed it around a bit, so there is general chat. Then there are pet pictures, because everybody loves pet pictures. And then there's 4 sub channels for you to ask the characters any questions you want.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so there's
That's cool.
Ask Trill, Ask Kai, Ask Cordelia, and Ask Artemia.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's so fun, Simon.
Haha, I'm in. Yeah, we'll be adding more. We'll probably be, as times goes on, and if we get more people, we'll probably add more and more people. Obviously, hopefully we'll get more and more people joining in and asking questions and getting involved. Any other questions, people? I'm just saying, I wish he was there to chat to. Jerry, you know what? Maybe I'll put one in just for Jeremy for you to speak to as well.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
It'll probably everything will just be, have you got more nuts?
Yeah.
I'll have to start bringing nuts around with me.
Well, Paul's already got the tentacle, so you know. Any other questions, guys? Or
No, I am going to shoot off. Thank you for a wonderful session. I'll see you guys next week.
Yeah. See you later, Tiny.
thank you, Ty.
Bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.
Last thing before we sign off. Well, before I sign off, anyway, because I think everybody else is heading out. Because of how Twitch is, and they want me to stream more just to keep the numbers up, I'm going to start doing some random games. Paul is also going to start doing some streaming as well on his channel. Once we've
Yep, I've got to still make mine and set it
Yeah.
up and things, but soon.
once we're there, I actually had a thought earlier because we could start Divinity at the same time and see how weird we get.
That'd be cool. I think we can do co-op on that as well.
Really? Actually, yes.
I think so.
I think I have seen that. Yeah. Maybe.
So I'll have to have a look into that and see if we can do a playthrough.
Yeah. But anyway, thank you for joining us, guys, and thank you to my players. We did have a bit of a rough spot earlier on, but we're going on
Yeah.
nice now.
Teething problems, but all sorted.
Aye. Thank you, and I will see you all next time.
See you later.
Bye.